All right. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, fam bam. Whether you're driving to work, cooking breakfast, or simply relaxing on the couch, I wish you a blessed day. Happy, happy day. All right. It's that exciting time once again. You're tuned in the one and only Talking Business with Ritz. I'm your host, Ritzel Loredo-Rectra, and today we're joined by the amazing lifestyle coach and catalyst for change, Callie Rich Neal. So my mission is simple: creating a space where experts shine, humanizing entrepreneurship by putting the person before the title, before the offer. All right. So in Talking Business with Ritz, we make business talk fun, simple, and practical. But before we jump in, a quick reminder, if you're enjoying the energy so far, don't forget to hit that button, subscribe, and share this video with your entrepreneurial tribe. Now let's spread the wisdom. And do drop your questions in the comments, and we'll have the Q&A segment to answer them. So buckle up, fam bam, grab your favorite drink and settle in, and let's kick off the show. All right. All right, fam bam. It's time to peel back the layers and dive into the heart of our show, the Know the Expert segment. In the next few minutes, we'll get to know our incredible guest, Miss Callie, in a way that goes beyond the bio. All right, Callie is not just a lifestyle coach. She is a catalyst for transformation, helping high achieving creatives break free from limiting beliefs and shape a life that they truly love. So, with a background in education spanning 2 decades, all right, and a knack for creating programs that receive both local and international acclaim, Callie is a force to be reckoned with. Callie is here to share insights on reducing debt, boosting emotional wellness, and embracing physical fitness to shape a life you love. Are you excited? Okay, now let's give a warm virtual welcome with the one and only. Let me just change the angle. The one and only Callie Rich Neal. Right. Here we go. Where's my applause? All right. Hello, hello. Hi,
Good morning.
Callie.
Hi.
All right. How are you doing today?
I am great. I'm a morning person, so I'm just excited to be here with you. Thank you for having me.
All right, great. And now it's time to discover the person behind the title before the offer. So let's get to know you, our guest, in a deeper level. Are you ready, Callie?
I am so ready. Let's go.
Okay, let's start with the first question. Here we go. Who is Callie Rich Neal on a personal level?
Woo. On a personal level, I am a mom at heart of two amazing boys. And I think that's why I had such a great time in education. I would walk around campus, and even the students would be calling me mom. So I love people.
Wow. All right. Now, how did your journey kick off as a lifestyle coach? Can you walk us through your backstory?
My backstory is that I am always trying to help people and encourage people. Even when I was younger, I had two friends that didn't speak English when I was in elementary school, and I thought I could speak their languages, but really I just wanted them to be included. And um, I'm just always finding ways to reach out to people. So as I got busier, it did turn into a business to help manage my time and attract people who wanted to really get moving on pursuing their dreams.
All right. It is really fascinating to know the stories that made an expert into who they are today. Now, let's get to know Miss Callie on a more personal level. Are you ready for a lightning round question?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, the key. First question. What is your favorite word and why?
My favorite word is love because it applies to so many things. It can apply to people, it can apply to food, music.
All right. Now, are you, oh, you answered this earlier, morning person or night owl? So you are a morning person.
I like to cheat the day. You can totally get ahead of the day and be out in less crowds. So I'm definitely a morning person.
All right. So that's the reason why. Now, next question, pizza or taco?
Tacos,
What is your favorite filling?
fish,
Fish. All
grilled
right.
fish.
Okay. Now, um, what is your dream travel destination?
I have already been to my dream travel destination, and that was Medellin, Colombia.
Colombia. All right. Now, do you have a pet?
No pets.
All right. Now, what is your favorite childhood cartoon character and why?
Gem. Gem is my favorite cartoon character because she had a regular life and she was a singer. And the dolls used to come with cassette tapes that we could listen to.
Shh. All right. All right. Okay. Now, next question. What book has left you a lasting impression and why?
Love Does is the book that left me a lasting impression. It's by Bob Goff, and he talks about being with people and really coming to their level. And it's my favorite because I feel like it made me a better parent being a mom of boys.
All right. Now, next question. A favorite way to distress after a busy day?
It's got to be dancing, dancing or running for sure.
I like the dancing part.
Yeah.
All right. Now, in 3 words, how would your friends describe you?
Confident, inspirational, and silly.
All right. On a more serious note, if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be?
The advice I would give my younger self
Mm-hmm.
is to trust yourself more. It
All
took me
right.
a long
Why?
time. It took me a long time before I trusted myself, but now that I do trust myself, it's like that first gut instinct is always the right answer, and it's led me to a lot of success.
Right. It's usually ish. This actually. All right. That's awesome.
That's fun.
All right. Now, big thank you to you, Miss Callie, for being insights in your personality and experience. And all right, now, Fam Bam, we're about to discover valuable insights on creating a life of freedom. So stick around because the best is yet to come. Here we go. All right, welcome, amazing fanboms, once again to Talking Business with Ritz. Grab your notepads and get ready to learn. Callie is here, is about to share insights that can transform your business. All right, Miss Callie, here we go. Let's dive into the specifics, starting with our first topic. Our first topic is ta-da, reducing debt for true financial freedom. So, smart strategies. So, I'll start with in your journey to financial freedom, Miss Kadi, what were the initial steps you took to tackle and reduce your debt?
The first
I'm
step is
assuming, I'm assuming you went there.
I went there. I went there. It's been the best for me. And the first step is always to look at how much money you're spending, weekly or biweekly or monthly. And people
Mhm.
don't think of that as a step, but you have to see where your money is going. And right from there, a lot of times you decide on changes that you're ready to make. You don't realize how much you're spending on coffee or other things.
Exactly. So when it comes to reducing debt, what are some common pitfalls that people should be aware of, and how can they avoid them?
People should definitely watch out for high interest loans or credit cards and really look at what is a need and what is a want. A lot of times we purchase wants because we need something to comfort us. Life can be very stressful. But if we put that off a little bit and save for it or use some of that to pay off debt, we're going to be on our road to freedom.
All right. Now, for someone feeling overwhelmed by their financial situation, right? What actionable advice would you give to kickstart their journey towards reducing debt?
My advice would be to take this journey with someone else. Have an accountability buddy. After
Mhm.
you look at your list of debts, just focus on the smallest one. Don't be overwhelmed by something that's giant. It could be $100, debt that you can pay off and you feel that instant success. And that's definitely where I would start.
Start with a small one. All
And
right.
celebrate that with your accountability partner.
All right. Now, in today's world where everything is available, many struggle with budgeting, right? What's your go to strategy for creating a very realistic budget that allows for debt repayment without feeling restricted?
I love without feeling restricted. It's very important. So as you're creating your budget, you need to look at things like we like ice cream in my family, but now we
Yeah.
just go once a month. Like we're not going every day. So don't completely eliminate everything that's fun and get creative with activities that you can do that are free, whether it's like hiking or walking. It will really help you keep going and not feel like you've had to cut everything out of your life. So I really try to encourage people to work out their budget with what they already have. Maybe there's some things in the house that you don't need that you can sell just to get
Mhm.
started with that.
All right. Now, I went through some financial struggles myself in my old life, and there are unexpected financial challenges that had happened. No, I stayed motivated actually by what you said earlier, setting realistic milestone and celebrating small victories. We actually incorporated a Saturday junk food day where you know, sometimes when we buy junk food, especially the chips, right? We tend to finish the whole bag, right? So, what we did in the family is one full bag will last for a month. You know how? So, we just piece by piece, like 5 pieces every Saturday, 5 pieces each. We are three, so like 5 pieces for you, for you, for you. Okay, we pack it again. We pack it, and then let's see this one the next Saturday. So we still feel we don't feel restricted because we were able to, eat the chips, right? But
Right.
then we don't spend more.
Right. That's a great
So
idea.
yeah, so how else can we do to stay motivated in reducing our debts?
I think the motivation comes from, first of all, believing that you can pay off debt. I've met a lot of people who feel like I'm always going to have a student loan, I'm always going to have a car payment, and I'm always going to have a mortgage. And it's simply not true. So some people need help with dealing with their mindset around money before they
Mhm.
can even get to looking at a budget. I also think people who receive a tax return, for example, if you're in US, thinking that extra bonuses are just for, shopping, but taking
Mhm.
that and putting it even in your savings, even if it's not going towards paying off a debt, but you have that emergency fund, will really be helpful to build your confidence and moving forward to paying off debt.
Exactly. That's a brilliant advice. All right, now, Bam Bam, drop your questions for Miss Callie in the live chat. Take this opportunity to ask questions, so we will have the Q&A segment later. We'll go through all these questions. So please do so. All right, now let's move on to the next topic, which is about emotional wellness, confidence beyond limiting beliefs. So, Miss Callie, addressing emotional wellness is crucial. So what's a practical daily habit someone can adapt to really boost their confidence and overcome limiting beliefs?
I think the first thing is being aware of if you can receive compliments. If you are struggling when someone tells you that they like your shirt or your smile, and you deflect that compliment and you can't just say thank you, then there is an issue for you to address. Maybe you need to stand in the mirror and find something that you like about yourself and start having some positive talk with yourself.
All right, love those actionable steps. All right, now for those who may be nodding along, right, like myself, how can individuals identify and overcome these doubts, to cultivate a more confident mindset? So as you said, you go in the mirror, look for positive stuff, that positive things that you like about yourself, and talk to yourself. What else?
One thing that really motivates me, that helps me be able to love myself, is thinking about what I would tell someone else. I wouldn't encourage you to criticize yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm modeling for young people and people around me how to love myself. And I catch myself in those negative comments and I reframe them. It's not even true, those negative comments. So there is a lot of mindset work and healing that goes along with being emotionally well.
That is so true. And it's not easy, but it's doable. All right. Now, um, Miss Kali, overcoming limiting beliefs is, as you said, very crucial for having a confidence, having confidence in yourself. Now, what other practical exercises or mindset shift someone can implement today to start breaking through those barriers?
One thing I know that we'll talk about a little bit more later is fitness. Are you moving your body? Like scientifically, that affects your emotional wellness. But I'd also like to say that I did a lot of things on my journey. I did go to counseling, to therapy, yoga, meditation. Really learning how to sit with myself was also very important so that I wasn't depending on someone else to always validate my emotions.
Mhm. All right. There's to add to that, one thing I've learned about this as well, um, is to do journaling,
Yes.
to identify and challenge that limiting beliefs, writing them down, and then try to replace them with positive affirmation. So that is what I learned to be effective for me. I'm not sure with others, but that
Yes.
is the one is effective for me. All right. Now, lastly, setting boundaries is, oftentimes tied to what we say emotional wellness. So how can individuals effectively communicate and establish boundaries without feeling guilty or anxious?
One thing that's important about setting boundaries is that when you're communicating, you let the person you're talking to know that either you care about them or you know that they weren't trying to hurt your feelings. So many times we communicate out of anger and then the
Mm,
other person is not listening to us. So sometimes when I'm having a hard conversation with a family member, I might grab their hand, like I touch them so that they feel loved and connected when I have to tell them something that's hard. But I often let the person know, I know you're not trying to hurt my feelings, or, something that tries to bring that anxiety level down, because
Mm-hmm.
communication is so important.
All right. So it's like trying to be more empathetic first, then tell what you need to tell. All right.
Yes, and taking action in that communication before you're furious, because then it's just screaming and the person is defensive about the yelling, and you're not dealing with the action.
All right. Okay, but I can't help but to ask one more tiny bitty question. So we all know that confidence can fluctuate, right? Sometimes you're confident today, who knows tomorrow what happens. So what's your advice for staying resilient and fostering a confident mindset, especially during challenging times?
I love that you brought up resilience, because it's not that I'm always in a state of being confident, right? It's just like you said, it fluctuates. I am very blessed to have a great village around me of people who remind me of who I am. I do think about my children a lot and how I would want them to feel. They motivate me so much. But I think having good people around you, and like you said, journaling about who you actually are, expressing how you feel some way and not keeping it bottled up, will help you mirror back what the truth is. And one thing I do sometimes, I look over my resume and I'm like, I've done a lot of things, right? So you need something that's going to help get you back on track.
Well, I haven't tried that. I have to update my resume.
Yes, you should update it all the time. Update it, and then you have that to look back on. It's amazing.
All right, good advice. Okay, now that was a tremendous insight. Actually, for me, I also learned a lot. I will definitely update my resume.
I
All
want to
right.
see it. Send it to me.
Oh, sure. I can send it to you. All right. Now, next would be our third topic, which is you've mentioned earlier. This is fitness for life, longevity, and mental wellness. All right, Miss Callie. Now, physical fitness is often associated with overall well-being. Now, what's a simple yet impactful fitness habit someone can incorporate daily for longevity and mental health?
Two things I would suggest: walking and yoga. I say yoga because you can do it inside no matter what the weather is. If you can get out and walk and connect with nature, it is like the most meditative, thing that I'm able to get out and do.
All right, what's the simplest yoga practice that you can recommend, just to start?
Sure. I would look up a yin yoga practice because it's more gentle. There are a variety of styles of yoga, so I'm glad that you asked. But yin, YIN, would be great. And it's moving, but you're stretching a little bit more. It's a little bit slower paced.
Yin yoga. Okay, I'm gonna search for that.
Yes.
All right, now consistency is key in fitness. How do you help individuals stay motivated and committed to their fitness routine, especially when life gets busy?
Exercise in community, and that doesn't mean that you have to join a gym. My background is in dance, and if I'm playing music at my house and I run into my boys in the kitchen, we're all stopping and dancing. So that is another thing you can do. If you have your favorite song in the morning, just get out of the bed and dance, and it's so good for you emotionally and mentally, along with burning some calories.
All right. Now, mind body connection is crucial. How does one align mental wellness with their physical fitness journey? What role does positive mindset play in achieving long term results?
Yes. So when I got back into a good fitness routine, I had to start with fun, and dancing is the most fun physical fitness So I didn't set this big goal of weight loss. I didn't set a
Mhm.
goal of like how many pounds I was going to, I just went and had fun, and it helped me start feeling better, and I had community. And then I moved on to more intense workouts. So there are chemical reactions that happen in your body when you are moving. And if you are able to work out in community, that's also going to improve your mental wellness.
Yeah, because we are human beings. We tend to, be with the crowd.
Absolutely. That's what we're made for.
All right. Wow, that was an incredible conversation, Miss Callie. Let me just do this one. All right. And let me see if we have some questions. Okay, too bad. We don't have much. And we don't have any. All right. So probably they understood what it is. All right. Now, thank you, Miss Callie, for sharing your valuable insights on reducing debts, emotional wellness, and achieving fitness for life. I'm sure our audience has gained immense value from your expertise. I think your day is, your time zone is a bit early. My day has just finished, which is 11:27. So we're gonna have a lot of replays tomorrow, right? Now, for our Bam Bam who are watching or is going to watch, all right? If you've resonated with Miss Callie's wisdom and are eager to make meaningful changes in your life, you're in a treat, okay? We're about to dive into our work with the expert segment where Miss Callie Rich Neal will share more about how you can tap into her expertise to create life of freedom you desired. So stick around, and as we explore the incredible opportunities Miss Callie has in store for us. So whether it's transforming your financial habits, boosting your emotional resilience, or crafting a personalized fitness plan, Miss Callie Rich Neal is here to guide you on your journey to a more empowered and fulfilling life. So stay tuned. Here we go. Okay, welcome back, fantastic Bam Bams. Here are my key takeaways from the previous segment. Reducing debt is not just about numbers, it's a strategic move towards true financial freedom. All right, take it from the experience. I experienced that. Miss Kali experienced that as well. Now, Miss Kali also emphasized the importance of adapting smart financial strategies to pave the way for a life unburdened by debt. Go watch the Learn from the Expert segment, because she drops a lot of value bombs in there, guidance for you to follow, all right, in terms of reducing your debts. Okay, now, addressing emotional wellness is at the core of overcoming limiting beliefs. Okay, now Miss Kali reminded us that true confidence goes beyond surface level self assurance. It's rooted in understanding and managing our emotions, enabling us to conquer any obstacle. As for fitness, Miss Kali's insight also shed light on interconnectedness of physical and mental well-being. So longevity and mental wellness are intertwined, they go together, and adopting a holistic approach to fitness is key to nurturing a healthy and fulfilling life. Her recommendation is yoga and walking. All right, simple. Yin yoga. All right, now remember these takeaways are just the tip of the iceberg, and it's not just about absorbing the information, but implementing these insights into our lives. So let's strive for progress and not perfection. Okay. Now let's move forward to the work with the expert segment to discover how you can take action on this valuable lesson. So, Miss Callie, let me change the. All right, Miss Callie, please share with our audience on how can they tap into your expertise and elevate their journey. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. And thank you for watching today. I really want to be able to help you transform your life and tap into making confident choices. And we can go through those stages of looking at finances because that has really started my journey to freedom. Because if you want to start a business or you want to leave your 9 to 5 or you just want to plan family vacations, you have to get a hold of your finances and reduce debt. It opens up so many choices for you. And then around that, there are different emotional feelings about the changes that you will make. And setting boundaries with others can be very emotional. Sometimes we feel bad about that. So, we're going to move together through those and tie in that physical fitness so that we can feel more energetic as we're moving into these choices. And we can work together for 90 days in a program where I coach you and help you with accountability. And accountability is not a bad word. Before, I used to feel like I should be able to do it myself. And sometimes we need some help. And making that choice to receive help is the first step. So you can work with me for 90 days and we will provide the contact information for that. And if you want to just listen to some of these tidbits as we go along, I have a podcast, Shaping a Life You Love. And you
Oh,
can,
this is it. Shaping a life you love. Okay, let me edit that.
I'm sorry if I didn't update you.
All right, shaping.
Shaping a Life You Love, where we talk about these topics. Right now, we're talking about finances and how they can impact you. And then we're going to move into talking about that emotional wellness and confidence so that you can make choices that will leave a legacy for your family and have you feeling confident and whole with yourself.
All right. Now, where can they contact you?
Yes, you can contact me. You can DM me on Facebook at Callie Rich Neal, or you can email me at info@jojosdance.com.
All right.
I would love to hear from you.
Let me do that. Email info at jojo dance.
jojosdance.com.
All right.
Mhm.
Let me save the banner and show it on the screen. Here we go. Correct?
JoJo's with an S,
With a
JOJS
yes.
dance.
Let's do that. Jojo's dance.
Yes.
Okay. And here we go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Again, thank you very much, Coach Kali, for making this a fantastic episode. We hope to have you once again in our future episode of Talking Business with Ritz.
You just let me know when you want me to come back, and I will get up bright and early and be here for you.
Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Callie Rich Neal. Stay with me, Miss Callie. Let me just remove the banners. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so to our viewers who are listening right now, if Kali's approach resonates with you and you are eager to implement these strategies in your life, so don't miss the opportunity to work with her. Okay, now DM and connect with her to explore the transformative programs and offerings she has for you. Make sure to check out the resources and ways to connect with her as I flash it again on the screen, this is her um, DM, her Facebook. Okay, you can reach her with this at Facebook, Callie.Rich Neal. You can also listen to her at her podcast, Shaping the Life You Love, and email her at info@jojosdance.com. All right, so that's that. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember true change starts with actionable steps. Okay? And Miss Kali is here to support you on that journey. All right. Now, again, thank you everyone for joining us today on Talking Business with Ritz. If you found value in today's conversation, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this episode with your network. We are live in YouTube uh, as well as in my Facebook group, Talking Business with Ritz live expert interview, and at my personal profile. All right. Until then, we'll be back with more inspiring guests, insightful discussions, and actionable strategies to elevate your business and life. So until then, stay empowered, stay inspired, and keep thriving. Wishing you all a fantastic day ahead. This is Ritzel, Loredo-Rectra, and Miss Callie Rich Neal signing off. Stay safe and healthy, everybody, and let's continue talking business with Ritz. Catch you in the next episode, everybody.